And let's talk about transitory inflation and why I think it's a myth anyway. So it was more of a US government. They came out, but the UK government basically follows suit, don't we? Because we're the stupid brother who follows America around. Basically, that's trying to look hard. That's basically how it works. So the Americans came out and said, "Oh, it's transitory, this inflation," and I'm looking at that and I'm like, "What does transitory mean?" Because I'm like, "What do you mean by transitory?" Transitory for me is let's talk about use it a weight. So I'm transitorily fatter than I was last year. I put weight on. That's transitory. Do you know why it's transitory? Because if I'm what am I? I'm 79 kilos. If I was 77 kilos, I know what to do to get back down to 77 kilos and even 75 kilos. I've been there. I know how to do it, right? That's transitory. Something's coming along. You have a blip. It goes back to normal and it keeps going along. That's what transitory means. Inflation is going like this, and then it's going up, and then it's going up, and then it's going up, and it's going. That's not transitory. How is that transitory? That's prices going up. Look, all my voice is getting high pitched because I'm getting all excited by it. Transitory means it's going to come back down, and in order for inflation to be transitory, you have to have a period of deflation that's happening afterwards. Let me ask you this: when was the last time you saw anything come down in price? Over a period of time, over 10 years, over 20 years, over 30 years. Computers, maybe? In real terms, but we're not talking real terms because inflation kind of ruins real terms, doesn't it? Prices are constantly going up. That £500 computer back in 1980 would be £2,000 now, or well, probably £1,500 now. Prices are going up constantly. Prices going up. Inflation is not transitory, because if inflation was transitory, you'd need a point in the future where prices were deflationary. Very, very rare for that to happen. It happened in Japan, I think, and Japan's a very unique system where they've got so many people and live on such a small island. The whole thing is completely different than the UK. They had negative interest rates and that kind of thing, but they had a period of time in Japan where that happened. But other than that, and I think that's what happened in Japan. I don't really follow Japan overly, but other than that, it's just not really happened. Like, you go back 30 years. Everything's gone up in price. Cups, Coca-Cola, microphones, cameras, computers, monitors, haircuts, jumpers, chairs, lighting, housing, right? It just keeps going up and up and up. So inflation's not transitory. So when people go, oh, it's transitory, it's like, no. Things are not coming back down to normal.